New week. This is Oluwatosin Trade. Let's have our weekly outlook. Let's have our weekly outlook so that we can see what the market has for us this week. So we can see how we can approach the week and we can plan ahead and see what we should expect. Most time I'll be starting with DXY here. DXY is dollar index. That's what that tells us the strength of dollar, as we know that we trade almost all the currency pair against dollar. So dollar control all the other pairs. So let's start with DXY. If I go to monthly time frame, I am not actually reading structure. I'm not, most time when I go to monthly time frame, it's not like I'm reading structure. I'm not like reading structure. But what I can see in monthly time frame is that this previous month was the previous month closed with bullish candle, as we can see there, closed with bullish candle. So which means that this month should be still, we should still expect more of more to the upside. The price should push to the upside, but before price does that, we should have a kind of retracement. So at least, let me say, if I have my band measurement, maybe from here to here, at least we expect price to trade inward. At least 50% of this candle the price should retrace to at least 50% of it before we can be looking to buy on a long term. So that is DSY for you. So even when we see the structure of DSY, we know that DSY is bullish. From here is bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. Because from this place, we can see that DSY broke this structure. Yeah, it broke this structure. This is break of structure. DSY broke this structure to the upside. You can see. And as we have that break of structure, we can see that DSY has actually traded inside. Even if I pick my fib tool, starting from where we have that run to the highest level there, we can see that it has even retraced back into our golden zone, which is 0.618. So we should be expecting more to the upside. The price should shoot to the upside. So what we just want to do now is that this month we should have the retracement little bit. So let's go to weekly on DSY. You can see that weekly on DSY is weekly to the candle. This week, the previous week closed with bearish candle. You can see it. So what does that imply? It's telling us that even though the price has been bullish, but we need some retracement. So that means retracement has started. That means that we can have short time sell this week in DYDS. We can have short time sell. So you can see, because this candle now, you can see that this candle is bearish candle, is bearish. So let's go to daily. Wow, daily has even given us a kind of M pattern, and anytime you see that kind of M pattern, that's a reverse pattern. So that means DSY, we should just expect short time sell this week before the price resume its bullish move. Are we getting it? So that's that on DSY. Let me talk about USD, XAUUSD. That's one of the most traded pair in the world. XAUUSD. what does XAUUSD have for us? Let's see what we will have on for XAUUSD. XAUUSD. Okay, this thing is too bright. Let me try and reduce it. So okay. So this XAUUSD, we can see that our monthly previous month is bearish. The candle is bearish. Now the price is already trading inside, even without sweeping liquidity for this month. It has not swept liquidity of this candle, so that means liquidity is resting below this low. Yes, because hadn't been swept the liquidity now before retracing, now we can be expecting more of sell, more of buy, but now we should be expecting more of sell. And I told you, since the YDS, the previous month, I said the YDS, DSY, I'm mathematician, sorry, DSY previous month closed bullish, definitely XAUUSD closed bearish. Yes, because we are trading gold against USD, against USD. So now it's now having retracement inward, just like DSY is having replacement inward. It's just the same thing. But now we cannot. We just want it to form our bias. So we are having retracement. So replacement now, we should not see it as a buying opportunity, but it's not. It's just a short time buy, so that we will not just cut our way, so that we can actually trade it. But we should have it at the back of our mind that the major trend is bearish. It might not occur now because we just have the new month. So maybe the middle of the month, yeah, we should be. So now let me go to weekly. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you see that previous week closed bullish, even above this candle. And as a matter of fact, it swept the week before this week that we just ended. You can see it swept liquidity. So that means price will still push more. So that means we should expect price to take out this. If there is not taking, you can take out this. But the reason why we say the price will not take out this is because this one has swept liquidity here. That makes this place to be strong high. Are you getting it? But we are still going to confirm. So when we go to daily, let's see how the structure be. We can still see that it's still bearish. Price is bearish. Major trend is bearish. Even if you want to buy, have it at the back of your mind that the major trend is bearish. So we can only have short time buy. So this one broke structure to the downside. Even on daily, we had a break of structure. So from year to year is our daily range. So we can use 4 hours to have more clarity about this. You can see we had a break of structure. Break of structure to the downside. Yeah, so break of structure to the downside. And if I take my fib from here, the origin starts from here to this place. So we should be expecting selling opportunity here shortly. This week we might even see some sell. We might see some sell because it's already getting to golden zone. It's getting closer to golden zone. This is my strong low. Why am I taking this low to be strong? Why am I taking this low to be high? Sorry, high. I'm taking this high to be strong because it swept this high. It swept it. So why do we say strong high? It means that when price get to that place, even at all is going to take it. It's supposed to still give you some opportunity to make money before it comes back to take it away. So sweep liquidity. sweep liquidity. So you can see it. We have okay, let me change this one to this swap liquidity. So what are we expecting here? I'll be expecting two things here. Before I will say, if me want to sell, before I will say selling opportunity, I'm expecting sell. I want price to take out this place. If I want to sell, for me, as for me, if I want to sell, let me even go to 1 hour to make it look. Do we have 1 hour swing here? Just like we have 1 hour swing. It's not every time, but I want price to come to this place. But just know anything from here now, from this zone, we can be looking for selling opportunity. So I know that liquidity is resting here for me. I want price to use this one as engineer liquidity. So now anything from here, I'm ready to sell. Anything from here, it might not come immediately. Market reward the patience. So okay, that is it, because we actually have a break of structure here. So to the downside, that means we expect price to continue selling. Okay, to fulfill the monthly objective. In price action, we have monthly objective, weekly objective, daily objective. We'll be talking about that as I'll be making some video as regards to that. So that is it. I want to sell from here. If price sell comes here, I'm ready to sell, to take my sell from here. I can, if I take my sell position to, it can, this low is strong, this high is strong, it's a strong high. You can see it. You can just target this first. You can target it up to this place. 3R, at least there is a strong, because you must have an exit. Don't be greedy. You can have your exit around here, anything around here, because this is a key level. Key level has what potential of sending price back, so that you would have taken out your profit before the price reverses on you. So that's it. But if I want to buy, in case we want buying opportunities, let's put our fib starting from this place to this place. Though it has not really given us a very, I cannot look for buy here, since it has not given us a reasonable pullback into. But if I want to buy, I can be looking for buying opportunity maybe around this zone. Look for buying opportunity. But to be on the safer side, I will advise you to sell. But the reason why I'm saying that is that the reason why I'm considering buying opportunity is that you might say price will get to this place now. It might not. It might just retrace. The reason why I'm saying buying opportunity might come, because if you go to weekly, you can see that weekly the previous week that we just ended bullish, so price might want to just come here, come inside, so you can with confirmation. But mind you, with confirmation you can do that. Okay, if I want to buy, I think buy can, okay, I see where we can put our buy. We can look for our buy opportunity now. Buy opportunity. Okay, something like, because we have a breaker block here. We have a breaker block here. So, and I'll just take this as my liquidity that price will sweep. The price will sweep liquidity. Yes, the price will sweep liquidity from here. And any buy opportunity that you are able to see here, you can just put your stop loss below. Yeah. Yeah, you can take it above because liquidity is resting here. Even as a matter of fact, I can take it to this place. So you can see it. So two ways. If price did not retrace, we wait as price gets to this place to take our sell. If it retraces, come back here, take our buy. Just simple as ABC. Take our buy. Okay, it retrace here, you take our buy. We can even send it to this place. Yeah, I'm coming. So that's it. So thank you for staying. So we'll be giving you more of this regularly. Thank you. Thank you. So there's why I told us that dollar strength is still very strong. So that means any pair that is correlated to DSY directly should be also be bullish. But anyone that is inversely correlated like GBP, USD, Euro USD, Euro USD, and all those USD that are traded against USD should be bearish. So now the first pair that I want to pick here, let me pick USDCHF. You see, USDCHF, let's see what he has for us this week. Now we can see, I go to monthly time frame, you can see that the previous month is bullish, is give us bullish. As a matter of fact, even break structure, if you look critically, you can see. But just like most time I don't reach structure on monthly, what I focus more on the candle, that the previous candle. So you can see that the previous candle gives us, actually broke this structure. So that means we should expect more of buy. But the buy might not actually start now because we just have the beginning of this month. So we should have, just like we have DSY, we should still also have this trade. We should have a retracement to at least 50% of this candle, this body candle, 50% replacement, at least 50% replacement. It's not always, it might not come like every time, but if all things be equal, we should have at least 50% of it before we continue the bullish movement. So now that's that. So when we go to, we are trying to form our bias now. So when we go to weekly, weekly should determine our bias for this week. Yeah, I actually use weekly structure. If you see this weekly structure, you can see that price has been bullish. Yeah, like this is the previous week bullish. previous bullish, you can see it has been printing bullish. Are you getting it? And as it's been printing that bullish now, even on this weekly time frame, we have a breaker block here. We have a breaker block here around here. That's why price actually reacted from here. Well, we cannot take any entry in on what's it called? We can't take entry on weekly. So we just use weekly, we just use it to form our bias. So like this week, now if you see this week, you can see that the structure from that week starts from here, starts from this place, and it has gotten to this place. And as a matter of fact, it clears some liquidity here. So as you see, now what are we going to be expecting this week if you and I want to trade? Like I said earlier, because use USDCHF, you should have the same pattern that DSY is having, because it's actually done on USD. Now we are trading against CHF. So now, but this week has ended with a bearish. This is a bearish candlestick. You can see this is a bearish candlestick. This candle is bearish. You can see it. It's a bearish. And funny enough is that it closed below the previous week. This previous week candle, the week that we just ended, closed below this one. So what does that one tells us? That now we are actually having retracement. So, and this retracement is a trend, is a minor trend. So that means now, even if the major trend is bullish, we should, for now, for this week, this incoming week, let's look for short time sell. So because the previous week has ended, has given us that this week should be a little bit bearish. But don't forget that the bearishness of this week that we'll be having is just a retracement for our strong bullish trend. So we just have short time trade here. So now let's go to daily. You can see daily has formed also M pattern, which is very good. It's formed M pattern for us. That means we should be. So now if I want to look for opportunity, because the previous week ended, the candle close of previous week, if I go to weekly now, weekly ends bearish. So I will want to look for short time sell opportunity. So let's now read our structure. That's where our structure comes in. So now weekly and daily has told us that we can have a short what is it called? You have a short sell before we now have a full distance. So as a matter of fact, when here we have on 4 hours we had a change of character. Now you can call it a change of character. It's a kind of change of character. I won't call it on 4 hours. We can call it a change of, I will call it a change of character, and some people call it market structure shift, anyone you want to call it, on 4 hours. Because if you see, we had a kind of consolidation, manipulation, and we had a distribution. You can see it. That's one. But this structure, we want the structure to be very clear to us. Are you getting it? We want the structure. Let's just read the swing, the whole swing. For 4 hours, the whole swing starts from here. The whole swing starts from here. You can see. start from here. After sweeping this liquidity, we can see. So that's just the thing. Now, what are we need to? We have see 4-hour swing. The 4-hour swing. Let me show you the 4-hour swing now, so that we can know how we can trade. We can know how we can trade. So if you are following 4 hours, we've already had a market structure shift. Are you getting it? Market structure shift, we've had it. But for clarity, if I go to the swing actually starts from here. It has been bullish. If I open my fib, you can see that it's from here to this place. From here, we are already having retracement. It will not be funny that we are buying now. Why? Because the weekly has shown intention of short-term sell as a retracement. And now price has gotten to premium. You can see anything above 0.5 is premium. You can see it. So before we can be looking for buy, anything below this 0.5, which is equilibrium, this middle, anything below here, 50%, that's discount. Are you getting it? That's that. This is 4-hour swing, don't forget. So we have had a change of character. Yeah, we can actually look for selling opportunity. So, but let's see 1-hour swing. If we see 1-hour swing, see 1-hour swing, 1 hour, this 4-hour swing, 4-hour swings far from here to this place. Why 1-hour swing is from here to this? When we say swing, we are talking about dealing range. This 1-hour dealing range, this dealing range, this 1-hour dealing range. So now, if I want to buy now, I can have buying opportunity from here. I should be looking for buying opportunity anywhere from this place, this zone. Yeah, I can be looking for buying opportunity. If so, we look for buy opportunity because why? This is 1-hour 1-hour dealing range, and in 1-hour dealing range, if you want to buy, you buy in the discount level. We can start be looking for buy here. And why will I look for buy here? Because we had a kind of engineer liquidity here. I have a kind of engineer liquidity. You can call it engineer liquidity. That means that price we want to lure people to buy here. At the end of the day, price will now do something like this. Price will do something like this. Okay, let me do it again. Price will want to come to this place. They see people as if he wants to buy. Push little. Come here and buy. Are you getting it? That's our POI any POI we are picking as point of interest must be close. We must see a liquidity. That means this is a liquidity. This is a pullback. And this pullback is actually a valid pullback. That I call it like inducement or whatever thing you are calling it. But don't forget that on 1 hour, this is a strong low. Why? Because it's a low. All this low that I'm pointing at swept all the liquidity here. You can see that swept liquidity here before. You can see swept all the liquidity before breaking structure, before we had a break of structure here. So that is it. That's bullish break of structure. So what am I saying now is that if we want to buy, we can look for buy from this place. Are you getting it? You can look for buy anything from 7 point point anything from 7 point something, we can just look for buy here. You can see. You can see we can look for buy here because that low actually swept after sweeping liquidity. We had a break of structures. It's a strong low, but mind you, the reason why I will not take this place, I will not make point of interest from here, is because price might just want to just sweep liquidity resting here and goes up. So our point of interest should be here. So two ways, your entry, you can just use 5 minutes to do confirmation entry. If you don't want to do confirmation entry, you can use aggressive entry. So you should be expecting buying from here to the upside. So we have two opportunity here. I'll be taking buy. If I want to buy, I can buy from here. I put my stop loss. Put stop loss here. Can buy from here. Why I can just take it to this place. You can buy from here. I take it to this place. That's number one. We can buy there. That is, if price from here gets to this place, we can buy. That's number one. If we don't want to buy here, assuming that price as the market open, it just sell here, you buy. That's what I'll be doing. But if price retraces back without coming to this place, now I would like to take sell. And how will I take my sell? I will take my sell like this. You know, price will always present to opportunity. So, but for now, to opportunity, price will present to opportunity. So, but if price wants to go up before coming to this our point of interest, this is what we can just do something like this. We can see where the ISI here to this place. You can see. So I will love to buy. I would love to sell from here. That's if price we selling opportunity should be here. One, we can have one sell opportunity here. One selling opportunity here. Are we? Because if price retraces to this place, I know that from here like this, price should sell. Yeah, that's another opportunity. So have it at the back of your mind. Why we take this one as my liquidity. I'll take this as my liquidity. I'll take it as liquidity, like inducement. I'll take this place as liquidity. Oh, sorry. That's my daughter. So that is selling string. I am just using my fib selling string. So I will sell from here. Probably, maybe I can put my sell here. Why I'm going to sell to this? Because liquidity is resting below equal high. Take note of that. Whatever you react to the price, you don't know. So, and I would have, to be on silver side, let your you can let your stop loss cover this high because it's going to be protected high, since it actually sweep liquidity inside here before it breaks structure. Two ways: your entry, you can do confirmation, you can do what's it called, You can do confirmation, or you can do whichever one. You can do confirmation, or you do aggressive entry. So anything from there, I want to sell. I want to sell. Why do I know that I want to sell? Because daily, even if you see daily candle, we see how the candle is still very big. You can see very big candle, very big candle. But
I'm finished.
Very big candle. But what I'm just saying is that I'm not too sure that price will get to this now. Market can just open, just take. And another thing is that market can do something like this. Let me show you another thing here. Despite that, I am saying that this is inducement. Are you getting it? To induce people to sell. But what I'm seeing here, if you go to 15-minute structure for CHF, do you know that we can actually, based on what I trade, I can actually, if I don't want to, let me remove this. I can sell here. One sell opportunity is here. Why I take this one as inducement. There's still another opportunity even coming here. You can see that price can decide to. The only thing is that you just have to react. You just have to react. Okay. Let's go to. Let me switch it to sell. Yeah. Why? If I just make a duplicate of this, I can use this one as my inducement. Yeah, I can use this one as my inducement, because the truth is that if you see the way the candle closure this daily, if you go to daily, see something. If you go to daily, you see that this bearish candle is very long, and it might not get to this POI now, this one, because at least when you have a very this is bearish bearish, what's it called, this bearish candle is very long. So I'm thinking that we just have 50% of it. The price will just move in 50% of it and sell and continue the sell. So, and if that would be the case, that means I'm suggesting that our point of interest, we should go for this. So I have 2 points of interest on this. I want to sell from here, but this place I can use, maybe I will use confirmation entry here to see if price will, because sometimes you can say price will hit your stop loss here and sell. So I can use confirmation entry here. I can use aggressive entry here. Since this one is close to the extreme, it's close to the extreme in the dealing range. So that's what I'm looking for on the for USDCHF. USDCHF. The same thing applicable for USD CAD, USDCHF. You know, they are USD. So it's as if you are trading, what was it called? It's as if you are trading DSY. So that's that for that. So just whichever one that happen, just manage your risk. What in summary of this, I want to sell when price gets here. I want to see the way price reacts here and sell. And sell, there's selling opportunity here, there is here, but I'm not too sure that price will get here now. And but whichever way, even if I trade here, if I lose it and price to get to this place, I'm not supposed to leave this one, because there will now be a strong high here. At least I just lose maybe 1 hour to make 3 hours. So whichever this, but what I will advise you is that don't any area here, don't bother to sell, don't bother to buy. You do your buy from anywhere from this side. So that's it. Any other buying opportunity that we can be talking about? So buying opportunity based on 1 hour swing from here. Buying opportunity based on 4-hour swing. If I want to buy based on 4-hour swing, I want price to come and clear every liquidity resting here. So before I will take my buy for 4 hours. So just, we are not here to predict, we are here to react. We just react to what price is doing. So just have that there should be a buying opportunity here. Like this one now, since it's extreme, if I want to take a trade, I can take care with just what's it called? With aggressive entry. So that is that for that. Let me talk about